Welcome back to our channel, movie lovers. Today, we have an exciting lineup of films to discuss. Get ready to mark your calendars because in this video, we'll reveal the most anticipated movies of 2024, Part 1. So without further ado, let's jump right in. As we all know, 2024 is shaping up to be an incredible year for cinema enthusiasts. From high-octane action flicks to thought-provoking dramas, the lineup promises to cater to every taste. Join us as we take a closer look at some of the most highly anticipated movies set to hit the screens in the upcoming year. Number 1, Mean Girls, coming January 12th, 2024. No, 2024's Mean Girls isn't exactly a remake of the 2004 iconic original film, but an adaptation of the Broadway musical that premiered in 2018. Still, it features much of the same storyline, just with songs included. Katie, Angourie Rice, enters the unfamiliar world of high school, only to get pulled into the plastics, the circle of Queen Bee Regina George, Renee Rapp. When Katie develops a crush on Regina's ex-boyfriend, Aaron Samuels, Christopher Briney, she and her friends forge a plan to sabotage Regina and destroy her place in the high school hierarchy. This new iteration is directed by Samantha Jane and Arturo Perez Jr., and is once again written by Tina Fey. Number 2, Argylle, coming February 2nd, 2024. Action comedy film Argylle from director Matthew Vaughn features a star-studded cast with the likes of Dua Lipa, Henry Cavill, John Cena, Samuel L. Jackson, and Ariana DeBose. At the heart of it all is Bryce Dallas Howard, who plays Ellie Conway, a spy novelist who finds that the events of her novels are coming to life, and now the spies she thought were fictional are after her. Number 3, Madame Web, coming February 14th, 2024. Marvel's Madame Web stars Dakota Johnson as the titular character, a clairvoyant paramedic who develops the ability to see into the future. She then must try and survive deadly forces with 3 women, played by Sydney Sweeney, Celeste O'Connor, and Isabella Merced. Number 4, Bob Marley, One Love, coming February 14th, 2024. Looking for an emotional and tuneful Valentine's Day watch? Produced in cooperation with the singer's family, this biopic stars Kingsley Ben-Adir as the iconic reggae artist. It covers his life and music, from the beginning of his career to a 1976 shooting at his home and his death in 1981 at just 36 years old. Number 5, Dune, Part 2, coming March 1st, 2024. Denis Villeneuve's sequel continues the journey of Paul Atreides, Timothée Chalamet, as he embarks on a warpath of revenge against those who destroyed his family, while also attempting to prevent a terrible future. Chalamet will be joined by Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Javier Bardem, Josh Brolin, Stellan Skarsgård, Dave Bautista, Charlotte Rampling, and Stephen McKinley Henderson. Newcomers include Austin Butler, Christopher Walken, Florence Pugh, Leah Seydoux, and Suhaila Yacoub. Number 6, Kung Fu Panda 4, coming March 4th, 2024. The 4th installment of the beloved DreamWorks franchise, Kung Fu Panda 4 sees Panda Po, Jack Black, being told by Master Shifu, Dustin Hoffman, that he will no longer be the Dragon Warrior, but instead become spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace. That's soon interrupted by a new antagonist, the Chameleon, Viola Davis, a shape-shifting sorceress who absorbs the kung fu of every villain and who seeks to destroy Po. Guess the noodles will have to wait. Number 7, Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, coming March 29th, 2024. The sequel to 2021's Ghostbusters Afterlife, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire follows the Spengler family leaving Oklahoma and going to the original New York fire station of the original 1984 Ghostbusters film. There, they meet with the original Ghostbusters and end up needing to bust a villainous force aptly named the Death Chill. Number 8, Mickey 17, coming March 29th, 2024. Robert Pattinson stars as space traveler Mickey 17 in Bong Joon-ho's sci-fi thriller. Mickey, a disposable employee, is sent on a deadly mission to colonize the ice world Niflheim. When one employee dies, he's cloned with the memories of the traveler who comes before him. Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette co-star. Number 9, Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, coming April 12th, 2024. Godzilla and King Kong are no longer opponents, but instead allies in Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. The film is the sequel to 2021's Godzilla vs. Kong and follows the 2 iconic characters banding together to face off against a new threat. Number 10, Civil War, coming April 26, 2024. Directed and written by Alex Garland, Ex Machina, this apocalyptic action film depicts a United States in the midst of conflict, with 19 states having seceded and the U.S. government facing off against a Texan and Californian army called the Western Forces. Kristen Dunst, Jesse Plemons, and Kaylee Spaney all-star. Number 11, Challengers, coming April 26, 2024. Directed by Luca Guadagnino, Challengers is a steamy romantic comedy sports drama starring Zendaya as Tashi, a tennis coach who has trained her husband, Art Donaldson, Mike Feist, to tennis stardom. After a string of losses for Art, Tashi signs up him for a Challengers event against none other than Tashi's ex-boyfriend and Art's former best friend, Patrick, Josh O'Connor. Quickly, it becomes clear that tensions in the court stem from tensions off of it. Before we continue, subscribe to our channel for more updates on the most anticipated movies of 2024, and stay connected as we bring you the latest news, exclusive interviews, and insightful reviews. Don't miss out on a single moment in the world of cinema. Now back to the excitement. Number 12. The Fall Guy. Coming May 3rd, 2024, Barbie star Ryan Gosling returns in an action comedy film adaptation of the 1980s series The Fall Guy. The film follows stuntman Colt Seavers, Gosling, as he works on a film directed by his ex-girlfriend, Jody Marino, Emily Blunt. As one can guess, things don't go smoothly once the star of the film disappears and Colt sets off to find her. Number 13. Back to Black. Coming May 10th, 2024, Marisa Abela of Industry stars as the late sultry singer Amy Winehouse in a biopic directed by Sam Taylor Johnson. Told from the singer's point of view, the film looks at her rise to fame, troubled life, and the release of the Back to Black album. Jack O'Connell and Leslie Manville co-star. Number 14. If, coming May 17th, 2024, written and directed by John Krasinski, comedy film If stars Krasinski, Ryan Reynolds, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge in this tale that asks, what if your imaginary friends weren't imaginary? One young girl will find out the answer to that question after she starts seeing the imaginary friends created by those around her. Number 15, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Coming May 24th, 2024, George Miller's Mad Max franchise continues with Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, in which Anya Taylor-Joy stars as young Imperator Furiosa, the younger version of Charlize Theron's character. Furiosa is thrown into a biker horde led by warlord Dementis, Chris Hemsworth, and must find her way back home. Number 16. Garfield. Coming May 24th, 2024, Chris Pratt and Samuel L. Jackson join comic creator Jim Davis's universe in the franchise's newest animated feature, following Bill Murray's 2004 film Garfield the Movie and its 2006 sequel, Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties. Pratt will star as the titular orange feline, with Jackson portraying his father Vic, a new character. Number 17, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Coming May 24th, 2024, picking up after the death of Caesar in 2017's War for the Planet of the Apes. The newest addition to the 20th Century Studios franchise will be set several generations later, with apes now the dominant species. As a new tyrannical ape starts building an empire, a young ape is forced to grapple with decisions that will define the future for both apes and humans. The cast is comprised of Owen Teague, Kevin Durand, Freya Allen, William H. Macy, and Peter Macon. Number 18. Ballerina, coming June 7th, 2024. The John Wick spin-off will follow Ana de Armas as an assassin trained in the traditions of the Ruska Roma. The franchise's latest feature, John Wick Chapter 4, became the highest-grossing entry in the action series, also earning critical acclaim with a score of 95% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Keanu Reeves will reprise his role as John Wick in the spin-off action film, joined by Angelica Houston, Gabriel Byrne, the late Lance Reddick, Catalina Sandino Marino, Norman Reedus, and Ian McShane. Number 19. Bad Boys 4, coming June 14th, 2024. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence will reunite for the fourth installment in the action series, serving as a sequel to Bad Boys for Life, which earned $426.5 million at the worldwide box office. Bad Boys for Life directors Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah are returning for the fourth film, with Chris Bremner penning the script. Number 20. Inside Out 2, coming June 14th, 2024. In this anticipated sequel, Maya Hawke's anxiety joins joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust as a now teenage Riley grapples with new, complex feelings. Amy Poehler, Phyllis Smith, and Lewis Black will reprise their roles joy, sadness, and anger, respectively, while Tony Hale and Liza Lapira will take over the roles of fear and disgust for Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling. The film has already made history as Disney's biggest animated trailer launch. Number 21. The Bike Riders, coming June 21st, 2024. Inspired by Danny Lyon's book of photography, Jeff Nichols' film follows 1960s Midwestern motorcycle club called the Vandals, tracing its evolution into something more sinister. Austin Butler and Jodie Comer play a married couple involved in the Vandals, with Tom Hardy as the biker gang's hot-blooded leader. That wraps up our first part of the most anticipated movies of 2024. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for the next video. See you next time.